Mayotte, the French archipelago located in the Indian Ocean, has been hit hard by the second wave of the pandemic, with its particularly problematic South African strain. The incidence rate is currently 800 cases per 100,000 inhabitants, the highest in France. And yet, the remoteness of this department, 8,000 kilometers from Paris, increases the feeling of isolation. We are living through drama because we see entire families being decimated, old people disappearing, but we also have the feeling of being completely forgotten by Paris. We have never had any visits from Minister Véran, for example, who is running behind the cameras all over the metropolis saying that he is helping the weakest. Well, we in Mayotte are the weakest. We are dropping like flies, and the members of the government are not rushing to come to our rescue. Far from it. We can't just let a French population die in oblivion, in anonymity. We have the impression of being completely invisible, as if our lives were worthless. Mayotte's only hospital in Mamoudzou is overwhelmed. It has 36 beds in intensive care for the entire population of the archipelago, that is, 450,000 people. All are occupied by COVID-19 patients, and the influx of patients is not slowing down. Medical evacuations are organized to Réunion Island, not to mention all the other patients for whom operations have been taken off schedule, as well as the lack of oxygen and the insufficient medical staff. 2 days ago, the state organized the transport of a civil security team to set up a field hospital. When we saw that there was a large quantity of COVID cases on the islands of Mayotte and Réunion, and that the hospital in Mamoudzou was really under tension, we offered our help to come and relieve the hospital in Grande Terre, to receive all the COVID and non-COVID emergencies. In an attempt to stop the spread of the pandemic, Mayotte has been on lockdown since early February. However, the measure has posed an economic problem as a large part of the island's inhabitants are unable to continue business as usual, complicating the already dire situation.